My name is John Alobri. I am Director of Sales and Marketing for AEMC Instruments. We're going to discuss the model 6471. This is a multifunction ground resistance tester. And by multifunction, I'm referring to the number and type of tests that it can perform. One of the features of this product is it has a milliohm position, where we can test bonding resistance on your system. It has a 3-pole position, which is traditional test method for checking grounding electrode resistance using an auxiliary rod. It has a 4-pole system. The 4-pole system works the same as the 3, except it's significantly more accurate when very low resistance is used. We use 4 wires instead of 3, eliminating the lead resistance out of the equation. Gives us much better accuracy for low values resistance testing, such as you'd find in a substation or in a cell site. It has a soil resistivity test position. Here, this is a 4-pole test where we use, by 4 poles, we're talking about the 4 input terminal. Here we check the quality of the soil's ability to provide good ground resistance prior to installing a ground. It also has what we call a 2-clamp method, commonly referred to as a stakeless method. In this method, instead of using 3 auxiliary electrodes, we use 2 current clamps, one to inject the signal, one to measure the result, and effectively get the ground resistance the same way we would with a 3-pole, except no auxiliary rod. This product also, in the 3-pole mode and the 4-pole mode, has another test method that we call earth coupling. This instrument has the ability to determine what the effect of one ground system has on an adjacent ground system, sometimes helpful in eliminating errors in readings due to a poor ground being installed next to a good ground. It's a very intuitive system. The switch, when turned on to any one of the tests, will tell the operator first and foremost which terminals he needs to use to do the test. They are indicated on the display. It also has all the mathematical functions for providing the final results built into it. Many of the older systems on the market, you'll run the test, you'll get a reading, and then you apply it to a formula to get your final answer. On this product, all the formulas are built in. So when I'm doing a soil resistivity test, I get my answer directly in ohm centimeters and don't have to apply it to a formula. When I'm doing a 3-pole or a 4-pole test, the readings and the distances between the tests are stored in the instrument. The instrument comes with software, which is downloaded through an optical USB port to the computer. That software will plot the soil resistivity plots and plot the ground resistance curve, eliminating the need for manually performing these tests. Once the test is run, there's a display button here that lets the user see all of the key features associated with the test. What voltage did we run the test at? What frequency did we run the test at? What are the electrode resistances and the final resistances, etc. A unique feature to the 6471 is its ability to seek out a clear, unobstructed frequency to run the test at. Most ground resistance testers on the market will test at 128 Hz. This device will scan between 40 Hz and 500 Hz and find the clearest, cleanest frequency to run the test at, providing the most accurate results, eliminating noise. And the display button, again, will tell us what test frequency we will run at. The MEM button lets us store the result and then read back the results. So we can read back the results on the front panel as well as the software. The unit is built into a rugged IP65 rated box. It's made for field use. It's made to take the abuse of being hauled around in the back of a truck and thrown around in the back of the truck. The inputs are color-coded. The leads that connect to them are also color-coded, assisting the operator in making the connections, getting the results with minimal amount of effort. The interface, the USB interface to the computer, is optically isolated, therefore eliminating any possibility of electrical interference going from the instrument back to the computer. The unit is powered by rechargeable batteries. The unit can be run off the batteries. It can be run off the charger. It also has an auxiliary cable that can plug into a 12-volt port in your vehicle for charging. Multifunction ground tester, smart enough to seek out the right frequency to test and do the result. We'll do bond resistance test. It does soil resistivity testing. It does fault potential testing, it does earth coupling testing, and it can do the stakeless 2-clamp method. All answers from the test, from the measurements, are provided on the display and in the software. There's no user calculations to perform. Very comprehensive instrument for everyday ground system testing. For additional information, please contact your T-Equipment product specialist.